yeah, I wanted to get out here before it got too hot because it is Louisiana and it is just smoldering in the daytime. But I did plant seeds, but I went by my local nursery and their little plants, I mean, they were on their last leg. So spent 30 bucks, got 11 plants. I mean, they're already fruiting and everything. These poor little guys, they needed a garden. So I will walk you through the little bit I have done. Um, Sip my yummy coffee and just enjoy the birds and the stillness and the quiet of first thing in the morning. Alright, so we've got some grapes there still, and I've got these empty buckets, and I just wanted to talk about those really quickly because they have good soil in them. I gotta fill these up a little bit more. But I'm gonna plant some flowers that are gonna be companions for some of these vegetables to keep our pollinators in here. So I did plant these little guys not long ago. Look at these little cucumbers. I mean, they came up with a passion. It might have been a week since I planted them. They came up within 2.5, 3 days. Of course, our strawberries and our little transplanted tomatoes. This little guy, I actually broke his stem when I was putting him in because he's really long. He's actually planted over here and he's just run across. But when I kind of curved him up, he broke. So I wondered if he was going to hang on. It looks like he is not going to make it though. So we've got 4 or 5 other good looking plants. And then here's all of the peppers that I got from the nursery. We've got jalapenos. These are heatless jalapenos. They looked really cool, so I couldn't help but try them and see. And I mean, look at those little guys. And we've got some sweet banana peppers. I mean, they've already got some on there. We ate one yesterday. I've never had a fresh banana pepper. I've always only got them from the store in a can, or a jar, I mean, like in vinegar, like a pickled kind of. And we got one. It was very long. I mean, the thing was like 4 or 5 inches long. And Kyler and I got it and sliced it up and put a little sauce on it and ate it. And it was actually really delicious yesterday. So that was really cool for me. We got some bell peppers. They've already got some on there. I mean, these little guys, they just needed some love. We got some Cajun bells. They're spicy bell peppers. I've never tried them before, but we got some flowers. So we'll see how that goes. And then some jalapenos. Now, those little guys, there was one jalapeno that was pretty big. So I took him off yesterday, and Charlie, my 1.5-year-old, was stabbing it with a pin because she's climbing on tables now, so she's a little terror. That she was stabbing that, so I took it from her and I sliced it so I can get the seeds out of it because we are just not big jalapeno. Look at these little zucchinis. I'm not a huge jalapeno eater, so we cut it up since she had kind of pierced it, and I was just gonna get those seeds off, but I put that jalapeno to my face, and holy moly, that thing was spicy. Like, I'm a total wuss. I don't do spicy, and that thing was rough. Y'all have to excuse my mascara and the bags under my eyes. I hadn't been up this early in a while to actually stay up. Like, I get up with the baby, but actually getting up and staying up, I have not done that in a while. So I'll finish the tour of this little flourishing garden and show you what all we're still working on. All right, so we've got our zucchinis, and this little guy, you see that little leaf there? Charlie grabbed him totally out of the ground and took a nibble. I had to put him back up. And then we've got a lot of beans. All right, look at all these little guys. All right, we got 3 rows of purple whole peas. And then we've got green beans. And on the end, we've got some yellow wax beans. I think they're called Cherokee beans. They don't look like they're doing too good. I might have to try a little bit more. But the purple whole peas, I mean, they just popped right on up like nobody's business. We got these little guys. We got a few of them coming. I mean, they're trying. Actually, these might be the purple whole peas. They're looking kind of purple, ain't they? All right. I have a diagram because I can't remember. And then these guys, okay. So I had 4 corners planted. We had watermelons planted last week and cantaloupe. And I just noticed the cantaloupe started coming up so good, and there's so many, and I was wondering what was going on because I planted 2 cantaloupe seeds and I put watermelon seeds everywhere else. But I'm wondering if my little baby came behind me and put all of them in one, because look at it, there's 4 seeds. So our cantaloupe is sprouted, but it might be watermelons too. We'll just have to see. It's a guess around here. But these were the watermelon plants from the nursery that I was saying. They were just like ready to go. I mean, look at this. Look at all these flowers and how long they are. Like, they just needed love. So I brought them home. One of them is a black diamond. The other 2 are crimson sweet watermelons. So I assume they'll spread out pretty darn big. So I've tried to keep them a good area cleaned up here. And then I've just started cleaning out this little guy. Yesterday it was overcast. It was a little rainy on and off. So I got out here when I could, in between babies and dinner and husband and all the things, and started weeding that bed. I've already filled up 1 bucket full, so we're almost done. I'm just taking it easy. I'm going around the bed because right here is a very large ant bed, and I just don't want to fight with them until I have to. So once we get that done, we'll plant some more goodies there, and then we just have 1 more little bed, and I'll have to figure out what I want to put in that. I mean, we may have some more cucumbers put here and let them go up. I might have some vining flowers or something, you know, just something good, something that's going to be able to survive in the summer. Now, I mean, get them on weeds and hay. We've got this one really, really big tree right here. I mean, she's pretty big. But it's wonderful because it keeps this garden out of the sun until about 10 a.m. And then it's pretty much in the sun until, I don't know, 4-ish. So it gets right around 6 hours. But midday sun is very, very hot. So we'll have to keep everybody watered. I might have to do some shade cloth. We'll just have to see. And we'll be planting some flowers. We've got some nasturtiums and some zinnias and marigolds, and I looked up what they were companions with, and we'll just get these little empty pots here full and get them placed in there. I might plant some around in the actual garden. Like, we've got some space here where the tomatoes didn't flourish. Well, we can put some flowers there, keep our pollinators coming. Oh, and then you see this big yard we have that is nice and freshly mowed, because my husband and I spent the entire day push mowing it since our mower quit. I'll be push mowing for a while, guys. So I guess I needed to lose some weight anyway, so we will just look at the positives. I will be getting some sunshine. I will be getting some cardio in my life, losing some weight, moving my body. It's going to be some hot days mowing the yard, but you got to look at positives. Or at least try to find a positive, because if you just let things get you down, man, you'll just be grumpy and miserable all the time. So instead of, oh, poor, woe is me, poor us, our lawnmower broke, we're just going to get it taken care of, and we are going to get a little exercise out of this. But that is my quick video for today. Maybe later I'll get a little bit more material for you guys when I get that bed cleaned out and we decide what we're going to do with it. I will, record some more as we're planting our little flowers and watch those guys bloom and grow. I just love the garden. I just love it. It's my therapy. It's soothing. It's a place to sit and think and just let the world be quiet for a while. So thanks for tuning in. I'll be back next time. Thanks.